everyone, this is Angela again from Creative Crafting, and we're going to work with Imagine today. I'm going to do a small, short little tutorial, probably be in 2 parts, and then we will put our project together probably on the second video. So, I'm going to be using today a new cartridge that I just won, Enjoy the Seasons. It's a Cricut Imagine cartridge. Alright, so I'm going to grab my stylus. Alright, let me zoom in a little bit so you can really see what I'm doing. I'm going to hit my print and cut. I'm doing a Halloween layout for a blog hop that is going to be this weekend, my first one that I'm hosting, which will be from the 15th to the 17th, so you will have plenty of time to stop by and check out all the great projects. And I'm doing a little stamp giveaway for that, so you're not going to want to miss that. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is look for our image. And I am going to do this image right here. I want to choose the haunted house. So I haven't cut this before, so we'll go through it. I'm going to do the haunted house right there. So I haven't done it before, so whatever mistakes I make, we'll make them together. Alright, so we're going to scroll over. You just scroll over here till you get to the image that you want. Alright, did we pass it already? I don't think so. Let's keep going. Yep, we passed it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to leave the colors just the way they are. I'm not going to manipulate anything, because if I do, it will change the way it looks. It'll take all the outlines and all the fun stuff that we want out of there. So I'm going to hit add. And I always add before I edit. That's just a personal preference. You can do whatever you want on your machine. And it just takes a minute. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to size this at probably 7.5 inches, because I want it to be pretty good size on our page. Alright, and then we're going to hit apply. Alright, now we're going to, let's see, I'm going to hit edit one more time. Alright, so we can, what we're going to do is we're going to double layer this. So what that means is we're going to cut it out and put extra layers on top, so it looks like the stickers that you buy that are 3-dimensional. Alright, so let's get over here. Let's go back here. Alright, and then we're going to edit. And there was one step I forgot to do, so you'll know not to do that. Hit layers right there. That little tiny button in the left-hand corner. I hope you can see that. This tripod is not being very helpful. It's this, there's 2 buttons right here. That's for the full image, and then that's to add layers. So we're going to go ahead and click on that and add layers. So that's what we want to do. So let's see, which layers do I want to add? I want to add this one. And it should it picked all the layers. So whatever you don't want right here, zoom back out so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Let's get this sucker tightened up. It's moving around too much. There we go. Alright, now we can keep things going a little bit better. Sorry about that. Alright, so now what it's done is it's added all the layers. So you can do all the layers, but I'm not going to do all the layers. So you can do whatever you want at that point. So I'm going to, let's see this one. Let's edit and see what that's about. Okay. Alright, so I don't think that I want that layer, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit that layer out. So I want a main image. I want a top image. Let me see this here. It's hard to see because those are really small, but you'll be able to see it better on the mat. And then I want just a door and then a frame and then the little pieces. So when we look at this, they should all the sizes should match. So if I click edit, they should all add up, and then you can see that the true size is 5.7, but the relative size is 7.5. So it's going to size everything appropriately. Alright, so let's hit next. Alright, so it put it on 4 mats, which is fine because I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to have it print and cut. So there's the first one. Zoom in on that so you can see it. Because like I said before, I'm one of those people that need to see everything. Or I'll say, what? What was she talking about? Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get it as close as we can. Alright, there we go. Alright, this is page 1. This is just the basic image. And then if we go to page 2, then it's the same image, but it's going to sit directly on top. So this is going to be very three-dimensional. Then you've got the door frame and a little top part. And then we'll go to the last page. Yeah, get over there. Okay, and then those are all the little pieces we're going to use to layer on top. So we're going to, that button takes you back to the very first page, and we're going to grab a mat and load it up with some paper. Just one second. Alright, this is the paper that I use for, oops, which one? Let's get that in focus. Let's go back out for a second. Oops. Alright, there we go. I use Color Book from Walmart. These packs are $5. I know a lot of people use Basil cardstock, but I have really good success with this paper. It's textured paper, so it's a little bit thicker. It's probably, it's definitely at least 60-pound weight paper, at the least. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to get an Imagine mat out. Alright. Okay. And I do restick my mats. So, for the Imagine, I have never had any problems doing that. I'll show you in just a second what I use to restick my mats. Alrighty. I'm just sticking the paper to the mat. So, it looks just like that. Let me show you what I use to restick my mats. I use this stuff. The Krylon Easy Tack Repositional Adhesive. And I think it's like $5 or $6 at Michael's, and you can use your coupon on it. That's what I did. So I'm going to load this in to the Cricut Imagine, and then we will let it start going. Alright, so the thing we're going to do is hit next. Yes, I should be using the stylus, so I'm going to hit go. I like to watch the machines cut, so I'm going to make sure you can see it print and cut. Alright, and there we go. Now you should have a good view of it printing and cutting. Alright, yeah. We're going to need some time. Okay, and sometimes it'll say retry. That's no big deal. It's not a big deal at all. So we'll just hit go again. You know, because you have to apply light pressure, which I didn't do because I was messing with the camera. Alright. And it's preparing the print job. Is what it's doing now. And when you print and cut, it takes a minute for the Imagine to realize that it's going from print to cut. Do not be alarmed if it's a few seconds, because it doesn't make, it won't change anything. Nothing's wrong with your machine. People think it is, but there isn't anything wrong with it. Oops, let me zoom back out. And here we go. It's just printing. And then we'll do this part if you don't want to see it. But I like to see it print and cut so everyone knows exactly what you're doing. Okay, and now it's coming back through the machine to cut. Just make sure everything's down good. Alright, now it's going to cut. See, it takes a minute because it takes it time to realize that we're going from print to cut. But it's not an issue. Sometimes it usually does take longer than that. So, but that's not a problem. Nothing is wrong with your machine if it takes a little while to do that. Alright, so you get the gist of it. This is just the cutting part, and I will come back and do another video, and we will put all the pieces together. See you in a bit.